Hi there. So today I'm really excited because my sister-in-law Kayla texted me and she said, "Hey Jess, do you have any extra hosta that we could put in this little area of our garden?" And I was like, have you seen my yard? Yes, absolutely. I have tons of extra hosta. You can come get whatever you want. I will dig whatever you want up and however much of it you want. So I'm so excited today because I'm going to be doing that. I came out here and I was like in heaven. I'm just going to go shopping and basically dig different colors, different variegations, different sizes, textures out and see what we can get them over there at their house. They're digging out this nice little area where it's kind of a shadier area and they want to fill it up with hosta, and I can help them with that. So anyway, there's a couple of hosta over here I know for sure I want to dig out because they're completely volunteer. I did not plant them, and I was planning on digging them out anyway. I just didn't have anywhere to put them, so I hadn't dug them out yet. But they're beautiful. One is a giant elegans right here. Huge. That one will get really huge. It will look really cool over there. I'm like out of breath because I'm so excited. I need to calm down. And then I've got this little guy here, which I don't know what that is. I had one volunteer over in the gully, and it has the same exact shape of the drinking gourd hosta, but it's more of like a sagey green, and the drinking gourd has like a more kind of like a more bluish color leaf like that, like the elegans. So I was gonna dig that one out as well and give it to him. And then that one also volunteered. I have no clue what it is. So maybe we'll dig that out. So that will kind of cover the blue and green. And then, you know what I could do is I could give them some astilbe too. I think I should do that. I should give them some of my the white astilbe. Okay, I just collected all these and we'll put the hosta in here. That way I can water them if I need to until we get over there. It is a really overcast day and there's really no humidity or anything. It's not too hot. I'd say it's about like 70 degrees, 75. And so it's a perfect time right now to dig up some hosta because I think they're working on the garden bed right now. They could pretty much, as soon as I dig them up and get them over there, they could get them in the ground. So all right, let's go get some hosta. Okay, we're gonna start over here. I actually have a big summon substance right on the other side of that blue angel that you can't really even see. And, it just needs a little bit more time to get bigger because it will eventually get a lot bigger, like my other summon substance in here. However, I need to move it anyway because my goal back here is to continue this line of Annabelle hydrangea, and so I'd rather have a couple of Annabelle hydrangeas right there instead of that hosta. So we'll just go ahead and give that to Johnny and Kayla, and if I had to pick a hosta, that's my favorite, which is very, very hard to do. This is my favorite. So let's get that one dug up and we will pass it off to my family. Gotta make sure there's no poison ivy in here that I've just run into and don't know about it, but we're good. And this hosta was planted around a bunch of roots, I remember, so that's what I'm feeling right now is probably the roots to all these trees. But it's coming up pretty good. It's kind of dirty because the branches that fall in here fall into the hosta, but it's okay, it's still pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, big, beautiful, mature hosta for my brother and sister's garden, and I don't know if it's gonna fit in my pot. We'll have to see. Nope. But it'll do. Maybe we'll go put it in one of those white pots. Look at the size of that guy. It's beautiful. There's one. And let's go dig that other one on the other side. And then we'll get them down in the shade, which it's really shady right now anyway over here, but we'll get them down in the shade behind the sheds and get some water on them until I'm ready to take them out there. I just came around the corner and I kicked up a bunny that was eating this sorbet. So I don't know what it is, but they love the freshly planted stuff. I just planted this the other day. So I don't know if they just want to try it out, and they don't eat it. I mean, they do actually. They eat the stem. They bite off the leaves, just let them lay here to break my heart, and then they eat the stem. So that's what happened there. Let's dig out this beautiful elegans and possibly that one too. I want to dig that one up, but I personally don't really like that one that much. It looks like kind of an older version. I didn't plant that, like I said, it just showed up. So, I don't know. It's not one of my favorites, so I don't know if I want to give it to them. But I'll for sure give them these two because I think these two are really cool. If I see a snake, we're done. Yeah, there's rocks under here. It's hard to get all the way through. Oh man, this one is huge too. We might need a bigger bucket for this one. Holy crap. Okay. Look at that guy. There's already some volunteers right here growing on it. Okay, I'm back. I just got some trash bags and we're gonna try to put them in there. And I can keep some water in the bags. I'm literally gonna, as soon as I can fill my car up, I'm gonna go drive them out to their house. So let's see if we can stick this. I don't even know if it's gonna fit in the trash bag. We'll try. I broke a leaf. This one is huge and it's way too big for this spot. It's beautiful. I love it, but this will be much happier if I transplant it somewhere where it can get to its full size. I need to get behind it. This one will fit in that weight. Or let's get it in the bag. Yeah, there's 2 more right there of this that already, like 2 more babies. Oh, actually 3. There's a little baby right there. Here we go. Look at that guy. Beautiful. It actually is really pretty when it's kind of all on its own. But maybe I'll give him these little ones too. Because they're just going to get huge if I don't dig them out. Gee whiz. Look at that. The root system on that guy. Crazy. Then I can plant, maybe I'll put some more heuchera or try some different kind of hosta that I don't have. Some smaller ones. Yeah, look at that one. See? Give that to them. Okay, I'm gonna give this to them too. I can dig it out of these rocks. Oh, it feels so good to get these out of here. Somewhere where they can be appreciated. There we go. That's pretty. Oh my word. I'm so glad to get those out. They were really bothering me and I just let them get too big. I'd rather put like some of this columbine in there. Just something nice and light and fluffy. Let's see. Okay. So we have, you know, some nice blue, some nice green, and then we have that chartreuse, some in substance on the other side. Should we try to dig up some of that forbidden fruit? Alright, and then what we could do is split this into a few if we wanted to. Okay, I was just walking down through here, seeing if there's something I could give them. It looks like this I don't know, I could cut some of the Francis William off, but let's come back to that. I could give him some of this Blue Angel, but I already have the Blue Elegans in the cart, and so let's keep looking for a different color. And plus, I think that's a Blue Angel right there. It's just a lot smaller, so I could dig that one up and give that one to them. We might end up doing that. But there's some Captain Kirk we could give them. This one looks like it could be split. Some of it split off. The sunset grooves? No, I can't remember what that's called. Anyway, there's a hosta down here that it's beautiful. It's called a Fire Island. But it kind of gets hidden by this massive Empress Wu. So I've got this big Empress Wu right here. And then, see, right down in there is a pretty little Fire Island. So you could dig that up and give it to him. Rocks. It's one of the reasons I use a shovel out here. Because I got lots of rocks. Okay. We'll see. But like, look at that. I could leave that here, but there's no point. Can't even see it. Yeah, I mean, I could always, you know, throw one of my volunteers in there if I want a big one. I'd rather have a big sum and substance there or something that's going to be stand out a little bit more. So, like, that's a volunteer. I just don't know how big it's going to get. I don't really want to give it to him because I don't want it to get too big. I would love to give them some of these stained glass. Should I dig some of that off? Maybe I could dig. Yeah, we gotta give him some of these. These are beautiful. Maybe I could dig some off of that. Oh yeah, for sure. Right down in here. See? These are already like separate. Like this is one, this is one, there's one over there. Let's get our shovel in here. I just have to be careful not to hit that drip line there. Okay, let's see. So there's two, I don't know if you can see, but careful. There's two already kind of separate. Woo. There's tons of rocks in here, and the drip line is right there. So let's move. Okay. I might actually put my shovel in there. Let's see if I can. Split that. Let's see. Think we're doing it. Well, you probably can't see, but okay. Yeah, we did it. So we got at least one, and the like, look at that. Crazy. Okay. And then, let's see, probably get that one too. I'm gonna sacrifice a couple of the stems in the meantime, but I think I got it. There. Come on, buddy. Woo. Yeah, look at that. I need another bucket for this one. Now, honestly, once I, clean this up, push the drip tubing back down, cover it up, like, you're not even really gonna know too much. I mean, there's like a little chunk missing, but it's fine. It'll grow in. So cool. So glad to share. Yeah, like we could get 3 plants out of that. Okay, we're doing good. Let's see. Could get could dig up some of these. These are little. There's a volunteer right there. Let's go around and just dig up all the little volunteers. Those. That way they'll have 3 little plants, and this is kind of growing as one, but I'm going to separate it so that way they'll have 3 of these. Okay. Actually, I could give them that too. Okay. We have a lot of different ones. We've got the stained glass. I don't know what this is. Maybe Regal. I'll have to look it up. The elegans. What else we got? Summon substance. Maybe drinking gourd, but I'm not sure on the color. Forbidden fruit. Fire Island, and then some little blue halcyon. And the gator is full. I was gonna try to load all these up in my car and take them, which I probably could get some of them, but I don't want to like break any more of the leaves, which I didn't break that many leaves actually. I'm surprised. But I want to try to be really careful with the leaves I do have left. So anyway, Nate just got home and he said that we could put them in the back of his truck and he'll take them down there for us. So I'm going to load them up in the back of his truck and then we'll go take the first load of the big hosta to my brother's. Okay, I'm over here at my brother and sister-in-law's, and we just split that one in 2. We're gonna put the summon substance. So this is their area they wanted to put stuff in. We're gonna put the summon substance right there in the corner, and then these drinking gourds maybe on either side. This looks good already, huh? Oh, it's so pretty. So they got really clay soil. It does hold the moisture, but they're putting some compost in there. You just need a kiln. You could have your own clay pot store. Yeah, I think I shoved that one in there. Nice. Oh, that's pretty there.
Yeah, I like that.
That one's called Forbidden Fruit. Wowie, that was so much fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love adding plants to my garden, but I also love digging plants out that will be better suited in someone else's garden. And you know, they obviously needed plants there. They don't have to spend money on buying them, and I got rid of some plants that were beautiful. They just were free, volunteer, and they showed up in those spots, and I didn't have time to move them with everything else going on. So that kind of forced me to get out there and dig those plants up. Nate even said, I mean, it still looks like a crime scene out there. Like, it's all messed up. I gotta like remulch. I gotta bury the drip tubing and kind of clean it up a little bit. There's like dead, hacked off hosta leaves out there. It looks like an episode of Dateline. But Nate even walked back there and he's like, wow, that looks so much better after those hosta are out of there. So like I said, they were really pretty. They just needed to be out of that spot. They would have kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more obnoxious, and now they can just grow as big as they want to grow in my brother and sister-in-law's house. And so I was so happy to help them out with that. My battery went dead, so I didn't get like a little video of what it turned out like, but here's a couple pictures I'll throw in there of before, and then so this is like before when it kind of needed weeded, and then there's another one during when my brother was working on kind of weeding it out, and then another one I had my sister-in-law send to me after they got all the hosta in there. So it is a pretty shady area for most of the day, so they should be fine. And they put compost in the holes for the clayey soil that they have. I also wanted to share with you, I know somebody was asking about my friend Tate, who wanted Annabelle hydrangeas, and if I had ever split some hydrangeas off of my Annabelle for him. And yes, I did. I gave him 3 splits off of my hydrangea, or yeah, 3 splits off of my Annabelle. I don't know, like a couple of months ago maybe. I think it was at the end of May or early June, probably at the end of May. And he got them planted. I'll get some pictures from him and throw them in here so you can see. But he's like, he loved them so much. He's like, do you think I could have 3 more? I'm like, absolutely, you can have whatever you want. I've got like a 12-foot plant out there that maybe 15 feet. I should actually measure it. I should get my tape measure out and measure it. But anyway, so yes, I was able to share some plants with him. I did film it, but I did it like really late at night, before church the next morning, I believe. So it was really dark and you couldn't really see what I was doing. So I kind of just scrapped that footage, unfortunately. But hopefully I can get some pictures and show you what that turned out like. But anyway, it's so fun to share plants. I've got more than enough plants to go around and share for people, and it's so fun to help other people save money. I mean, just one of those hosta at that size, at that mature size, would have been like 50 bucks, honestly. I mean, they're at least 10 bucks in the little tiny 4-inch squares. So it's crazy right now how much plants are. So if you can split and share with your friends and family and neighbors, it's just so much fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope that you had fun coming through the garden and shopping, digging, splitting, and best of all, sharing. All right, I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you hopefully next time. Bye. Max, you want to say bye, buddy? You're being a good boy. And you don't see that bunny over there. Did you see the bunny? Oh, your little tail can't wag very good. It's in that hole. There you go, bud. Wag away. Wag away, little buddy. Wag away, little buddy. Want to say bye, buddy? Say bye? Yeah, say bye to all your friends. They think you're beautiful. They think you're so beautiful. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to show you the bunnies that I'm staring at right now. It's hard to see, but there's one there and one there eating the brand new hosta that I just planted. Actually, that one's eating the Peter Cottontail. That one's eating the rest of the hosta. So we're gonna go kick them up. So what I do pretty much every morning, oh, there goes one. Bunny, bunny, you will not. Gosh, look at that. He ate. It's gone, completely gone. Wow. The bird, he completely ate the stalks. I mean, I'm glad he ate some of the leaves at least. Wow, look at that. Completely gone. This is what it looked like the other day. I came out here and he was eating it, and I at least had some stalks left, but I guess he finished the job. Right, boy. Gosh. He's got my coneflowers he ate. I don't know where this bunny went. I think he was eating either the Peter Cottontail, which I have to cut that off. But oh, right here. He was eating that hosta. They love the freshly planted hosta. I'm not sure why. Maybe because they haven't investigated it yet. It's like, oh, something new in my garden that I'm gonna nibble at and try. Let's see if we can find where this one went. Bunny? I think he's in there. Scared away the bunny. Yeah, we got him. He's gone. But he'll be back, don't worry.